Sister Benedetta Carlini, the forbidden nun who fell in love. Before scandal consumed her, Sister Benedetta Carlini was celebrated as a living saint. From childhood, she claimed to see angels and Christ himself. The church called her gifted. The people called her holy. But faith turned into frenzy. Benedetta said an angel named Splenditello entered her body, guiding her visions and her actions. Behind closed doors, her devotion took a dangerous turn. She began a forbidden relationship with another nun named Sister Bartolomea. She said the angel commanded it, that it was divine love, not sin. When the church investigated, they uncovered letters and confessions describing years of secret encounters, strange trances, and holy unions. Her visions were declared false, her sainthood revoked. She was imprisoned inside the convent for the rest of her life. 40 years of silence. Was Sister Benedetta a mystic touched by heaven, or a woman lost in desire and delusion? No one ever agreed, but her story still haunts the church's darkest records. Sister Maria Barbella, the executioner's bride. Before she wore a habit, Maria Barbella was a woman of beauty and fire, passionate, unpredictable, and dangerously in love. But love turned to rage. She discovered her lover's betrayal, and in a moment of fury she stabbed him to death. Condemned to die by guillotine, she spent her final days alone, until she met her executioner. He was gentle, kind, and strangely drawn to her. They spoke through the cell bars for hours, and then they fell in love. Minutes before her death, he kissed her. A forbidden kiss that still haunts history. When the blade fell, she smiled. Afterward, the executioner went mad. He swore she visited him at night, a ghostly bride, head in hands, whispering his name.
My sinful cinnamon roll, my forbidden snack, my unholy muffin, my corrupted cupcake, my darling sim machine.
Some say Maria's spirit never left. Maybe she wasn't in love with the man, but with death itself. Sister Virginia Maria, poisoned nun. Virginia Maria was supposed to be a woman of God, but she became one of Italy's deadliest killers. Born into nobility in the 1600s, she was forced into a convent against her will. But behind those walls, her heart burned for a man, the Marquis Cataneo. When he rejected her, she began crafting deadly angelic potions. Holy on the outside, poisoned on the inside. Soon the Marquis was found dead, and the sisters who doubted her began to fall mysteriously ill. When investigators searched the convent, they found bottles hidden behind the altar, labeled only with one word, salvation. They called her the Poison Nun, a woman who turned love into death and faith into a weapon. Sister Jeanne des Anges, the possessed nun. In 17th century France, one nun's madness set an entire town on fire. Literally. Sister Jeanne des Anges claimed she was possessed by 7 demons, sent by a priest named Urbain Grandier. She accused him of witchcraft, saying he bewitched her with lust and made her commit unholy acts. The church believed her. Exorcisms began, screaming, convulsions, entire crowds watching as she writhed in holy pain. But it was all a lie. Jeanne was jealous. Grandier had rejected her, and her revenge destroyed him. Grandier was executed, the town consumed by hysteria, and Jeanne became both a saint and a monster. Faith can heal, or it can burn everything in its path. Sister Anna de Campi, the avenging nun. Sister Anna de Campi was a healer, a woman of compassion and faith. But compassion turned to fire when soldiers raided her convent, burning everything, killing her sisters, leaving her broken and alive. She vanished for years. When she returned, she was no longer a nun, but a shadow cloaked in vengeance. She hunted soldiers, bandits, and corrupt priests, the ones who preyed on the weak. To the people, she was an avenging angel. To the church, a heretic. They captured her eventually, but before her execution, a fire broke out. When the smoke cleared, her body was gone. No one ever found her remains. Some say she still appears before battles, a nun dressed in black, holding both a cross and a sword.
My sinful cinnamon roll, my forbidden snack, my unholy muffin, my corrupted cupcake. Man, f this shit.